A round winner never gets a free pass, is never coming from a lap down. A round winner has to earn that distinction 4 times on race day to gain a race winner's Wally trophy. That's what makes NHRA drag racing so compelling. You never know who's got the goods on any given day. Take, for instance, the results of the first 2 countdown races. In Top Fuel, Doug Kalitta's Kalitta Motorsports entry won the first race at Charlotte, then relinquished the points lead just a week later to former points leader and Reading race runner-up Steve Torrance, Capco Contractors. Brittany Force, John Force Racing, won the race in Pennsylvania last weekend, moving herself from 4th to 3rd in the standings, behind Torrance and Kalitta, as she beat reigning and 3-time champ Antron Brown of Don Schumacher Racing back to 4th in the standings. Brown will be looking for his 5th Gateway title in 6 years and is only 51 points from the lead. That's close. But there are spoilers that could easily upset the current balance of power. It stands to reason 8-time champ Tony Schumacher, DSR, and 2017 4-race winner Leah Pritchett, also of DSR, should be able to break out of slumps and upend the points standings with a good run at Gateway's drag strip. There are 20 dragster entries for this race. Although the 3rd race of the 6-race countdown begins in September, race day is October 1st and Kalitta Motorsports Vice President of Operations Jim Oberhofer intends to wear pink throughout Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. As one of 25 designated members of Real Men Wear Pink campaign of Detroit, he hopes to help raise at least $2,500 for the American Cancer Society as he honors his late wife Tammy, who succumbed to the disease. Race fans can donate at http://bit.ly/2zanum. In Funny Car, the regular season momentum had swung firmly in favor of Ron Capps, with 6 victories in 18 events, but after the first countdown race it appeared to have gone John Force Racing's way. However, although JFR's Robert Hight has indeed been surging with 3 recent wins, Capps responded last week with his first ever Wally earned at Maple Grove Raceway, and retook the points lead. Although 2009 FC champ Hight is only 8 points behind, he can expect to contend with more than just Capps. In particular, teammate Courtney Force is coming on strong, having spent the first part of the year gaining no. 1 qualifiers but falling flat on race day. She was Capps runner-up at Reading and is 31 points behind brother-in-law Hight. Last year's race was won by Jack Beckman, currently 5th in the standings, exactly 100 points behind teammate Capps. A total of 19 funny car entries are on the grounds, which could create issues for some contenders. The title battle is just as tight in pro stock, and since NHRA has decided to give 1.5 points for the season finale in Pomona, the title could be in doubt until then. Bo Butner regained his points lead after losing it to winner Tanner Gray at the first playoff race. With victory in Reading, Butner now heads Summit Racing Chevrolet Camaro teammate Greg Anderson, with a Gray 3rd after falling to Anderson in Reading's quarterfinals. Behind 4th place Jason Line lies Drew Skillman, whose 4 victories show he has the goods to go all the way. There are a total of 16 pro stock entries on the entry list for the Gateway race, with Brian Self again racing a 3rd Elite Motorsports entry instead of Vincent Nobile, whose team elected to stand down for the balance of the season as they regroup for 2018. Pro stock motorcycle looks for now to be a 2-bike race after Eddie Kravik of the Vance. Between the wars is Hector Arana Jr., who has yet to win his first Wally but who has been exceptionally consistent on his fuel throughout this 14-race PSM season to date. With fewer than 300 points separating P1 Kravik from P10 Angie Smith on a Buell, the PSM race is looking tighter than the race win tally looks at first glance. Warm weather in Pennsylvania was an anomaly last weekend, but despite this lack of autumnal cool, there were fast times. Hight turned another 339 mph pass in all 4 classes. This weekend at Gateway, too, promises excellent weather throughout the race meeting.